All right, I'll probably walk around a little bit, but first of all, I would like to thank everyone for joining us in the celebration of marriage between Nolan and Eliza. While this is a joyous occasion, such events are often difficult as the act of marriage changes our lives forever. As father of the bride, I've always had a special relationship with Eliza. Now I'd let her go. While the term daddy's girl applies to Eliza, she's grown to be a remarkable young woman. She's morphed from the little girl in pigtails to a crazy high school teenager. From the co-captain of her high school's varsity cheerleading squad to a registered nurse on the med-surg floor at Mercy Hospital. Now she has the honor and privilege of holding the title Mrs. Eliza Park. While my military duty has taken me away from a large percentage of her childhood and adolescent years, there are many lessons that I wanted to share with her, but I fear my tutelage may have been ineffective as I had only one simple requirement of her when she was growing up. I think my family knows what it is. But you see, I placed a restriction on Eliza that she wasn't allowed to date until she was
35.
Yeah, however, similar to the military, you get that commissioned officer with these grandiose ideas, and an experienced non-commissioned officer steps up and kind of sets us straight. So, I was overruled by Eliza's mother, who often knows best. When Eliza was off to college on a cheerleading scholarship, again, I had one piece of advice for her.
Stay away from the guy cheerleaders.
Yeah, stay away from the male cheerleaders, right? And like her mother, Eliza overruled me. Honestly, I'm thankful Eliza chose to ignore my warning, as she has found a partner who possesses the characteristics and traits that not only make him a fine young man, but reassure me that he will be a dutiful and loving husband. I'm into the third paragraph of my speech, and I believe it's safe to say that this is the most Nolan has heard me say in the last 4 years. So while I've sacrificed opportunities to share, life wisdom, or wisdom about the life, the universe, and everything with Eliza, I'd like to take the opportunity to share what I wish I would have realized before I entered my marriage. Even though Eliza and Nolan, primarily Eliza, are the focus of this lesson, I hope all find practical wisdom in what I'm about to share. First and foremost, recognize that marriage is a sacred institution established by God, and it's between a man and a woman. And while worldly governments and interest groups attempt to redefine marriage in more, inclusive terms, understand that this union between Eliza and marriage is a true definition of marriage. Think about it. Eliza, did you know that when you signed your commitment letter to cheer at Missouri Baptist University, you were destined to meet your future husband, a fellow cheerleader I told you to stay away from? While others may say it's a coincidence, your meeting's actually preordained by God, that your union in holy matrimony is the hand of God at work in your life, and your marriage is truly a gift from Him. For those of us that are currently married, or were previously married, think about your spouse and the circumstances in which he or she was placed in your life. Think about it. Out of all the millions and billions of people in the universe, God joined the two of you. Now, for those who have never married or are not yet married, understand that God may not offer you this gift. It doesn't mean you are unworthy or unsuitable. He may have a different purpose or calling for you. But nonetheless, be on the lookout as a person of interest. May not be in your life right now, but they could be at some point. It could be the college co-ed who lets you borrow her pencil, the ambulance driver, the chef, the x-ray technician, that stranger on the bus, that woman you bumped into at your favorite restaurant, or that gorgeous TWA flight attendant sitting near gate 32 of JFK International Airport. Oh, I'm sorry, I snatched her up. All I'm saying is keep an eye out for that special someone and take caution against pushing away someone completely who may re-enter your life at some point. Be prepared for life surprises. Okay, princess, understand that neither you nor your spouse are perfect. Okay? And ashamedly, neither is your old dad. You are going to make mistakes as a wife, and that's okay. Don't let that discourage you. The good news is that you will learn and grow from your mistakes. And with understanding, commitment, even forgiveness for the hiccups, your life and your relationship with your husband will improve. Okay, now pay attention. This is important. The subtle gift within marriage that I failed to realize early on is how much I didn't know about my wife. What I should have done is kept that relentless pursuit to know her more deeply than I knew her the day of our wedding. Somewhere along the way, I lost my focus. Focused on combating terrorism, focused on my career. I became distracted because that's what I had to do to survive at the time. But what I discovered is that when I returned my focus to her, the mysteries that encompass her were miraculously unveiled to me. I can truly say that I love her more deeply now than I did 27 years ago. And there are more mysteries to unwrap. And this illustration for marriage is like what we'll experience in the next life when we're with God. Begin to truly understand his nature and character. And we have eternity to unravel that mystery. So life is short. Take advantage of the time you were given on the earth and stay focused. Your marriage is designed only for this world, so please don't ignore your partner. Guard your heart and cling to your spouse. Do your utmost to uphold the promises you made today. Stay strong and true in your marriage. I promise you, you will get through the difficulties of life together. Okay, and lastly, princess, understand that your life is continually evolving or changing. People are going to come and go in your life. Some come for only a short time. And they come for a variety of reasons. Either they are receiving something they need from you, or you are receiving something you need from them. It's okay to put your friends, family, coworkers, or others on the back burner as you and Nolan learn to be husband and wife. But whatever you do, maintain your relationship with God, your spouse, and yourself. Eliza, I encourage you to continue your Bible studies with your friends, like Abigail. Connect with more mature women who can help you grow not only as a wife, but as a godly woman. Nolan, surround yourself with strong men, defenders of the truth, who can help you lead your family and help you find the courage and strength to stand your ground. Because I assure you, you are going to come under attack. So be vigilant during those times. Keep the faith and remain true. Fight back. Now, princess, there's a lot more I'd like to say to you, but I think it's best that I step back and allow you to learn some lessons on your own. For those who came to celebrate this marriage, I ask that you help empower Nolan and Eliza. Lift them up, give them space to grow together. To John and Donna Park, thank you for opening your home, your family, and your hearts to Eliza. I know she is well loved. Thank you for raising Nolan to be a courteous, respectful, God-fearing, and father-in-law fearing man. But I know Eliza is in good hands. To my wife, Shannon, thank you for doing the heavy lifting, especially when it comes to raising children. And while we've officially become empty nesters, I suspect that at some point you will hear the pitter-patter of footsteps across the floor, and it won't be from the poodles. But Princess, know this. If you ever need to borrow $10 again, where is it? It's here somewhere. I'm sure all I'll have is this 20. This one right here. Once I get it out, this one right here. She always takes it. I'll say, so with that, congratulations to both of you. Wish you much happiness and Godspeed. Thank you.